Think first, then speak. Blackford's Hoist by his own Petard as blundering out of England's sewage. Now SNP mired in their own sewage row after Ian Blackford kicked up a stink over UK rivers. Despite criticising the Tories at Westminster, nationalist chiefs are being urged to come clean over pollution problems in Scottish rivers. The SNP could become mired in a scandal of its own making after Ian Blackford's furious attack on the government backfired. The Scottish Nationalist Party's Westminster leader was accused of hypocrisy after he attacked Boris Johnson's party over its record on raw sewage seeping into English rivers. Nicola Sturgeon's right-hand man in London was one of several opposition leaders to take aim at the Prime Minister over the issue. Last month the government performed a partial U-turn on the issue after the Environment Agency said that there were 403,171 spills of sewage into England's rivers and seas in 2020. Under the change, water companies will be forced to show a reduction in sewage overspills over the next 5 years. Reacting to the news, Mr. Blackford tweeted that England's rivers are flowing with sewage. While the MP for Ross, Skye and Loch Harbour was quick to highlight England's poor record, he was far quieter on Scotland's standing on the issue. It has since emerged that Quango Scottish Water has an unacceptably high number of leaks. Nationalist Westminster leader Ian Blackford was among the senior figures to take aim at the Prime Minister over the dumping of sewage. But now his Holyrood colleagues are facing questions over Quango Scottish Water's unacceptably high number of leaks. Figures obtained by the Scottish Lib Dems showed that in 2020 there were a total of 12,725 spill events, up 40% on 2016. This issue is so bad that the Scottish Environment Protection Agency, SEPA, are said to be hesitant to review Scottish Water's operating licences in bulk over fears the watchdog's enforcement had not been strong enough. The party has called on Environment Minister Mary McCallan MSP to explain 12,000 sewage leaks in a parliamentary statement. Scottish Lib Dems climate emergency spokesman Liam MacArthur MSP told the Scottish Daily Express, just days after SNP MPs lambasted the UK government for voting to allow raw sewage into rivers, it emerges that their Scottish government has a very smelly problem of its own. Neither the SNP nor the Conservatives can be trusted with Scotland's waterways. It's particularly troubling that the environment watchdog's first concern wasn't for the health of our streams, rivers and communities but for their own reputation. The Environment Minister should come to Parliament to deliver a statement on what is being done to clear up this sewage leak crisis. New poll shows growing support for Scotland staying in the UK as SNP's Skexit hopes fade. Scottish Daily Express. Nicola Sturgeon will make a COVID statement at Holyrood on Tuesday. Hardcore Nats launch plan to scrap the Act of Union and break up the UK within weeks. The decision to vote against an amendment to the Environment Bill in the Commons triggered a backlash on social media. Although the SNP abstained, Mr. Blackford tweeted that England's rivers are flowing with sewage. The Scottish government said it took the sewage spill issue very seriously and insisted Scotland was renowned worldwide for the environmental quality of its waters. A spokeswoman said, since 2015 Scottish Water has invested over £245 million to address 117 unsatisfactory sewer overflows. Overflows are designed to prevent flooding and backing up into houses and businesses during heavy rainfall. That heavy rainfall is likely to increase as a result of climate change, and we are working to make sure infrastructure can cope, including through ongoing and increased investment. Scotland is renowned worldwide for the environmental quality of our rivers, lochs and seas, and the Scottish Environment Protection Agency, SEPA, classifies 87% of our water bodies as having good water quality.